Okay, hey guys, now it's time to do some review for this week. Okay. So first of all, when we see, let's have a look at the monthly chart. Okay, so monthly chart basically we have reached this CE week. So I'm going to draw this CE week out. So we've been bullish all the way, reaching above, traded above this CE week. So it's going to be important this CE week, 6418.75. So let's draw it 6418.75. Okay, so let's get it 6418. Okay, let's draw it here, and since it's monthly levels, I'm just gonna make it bold. Okay, maybe 3. Let's make it like orange, like this. Setting coordinate 6418.75. Okay, there we go. And so we shall see in the weekly chart, cause I didn't look at the money chart, but basically if I was looking at the money chart, right, we are basically bullish towards reaching for this CE week. That is the levels to the upside. Okay, so let's go to the weekly chart. And then in the weekly chart, you can see that yes, we recently traded through and almost reached this weekly CE, reached the monthly CE week. And this is the 28th of July end dog on top here. So basically we had a bullish week. Look at that, look at the candles. Yeah, I know there's a lot of lines, so let's just hide it all. Okay, yeah, now it's more clearer, right? So let's see the weekly chart. So if you look at the monthly chart, right, just now I said it's this CE week. At the same time, we tried to come down lower, but see where we stopped it at. Okay, we came down lower here, but you see, if we were so close to this BC, right, it should trade into this fair value gap, but it shows no sign of trading into it. Why is that actually? Is because if you look to the left, this is not exactly a fair value gap, okay? Because you can see here the bodies, everything. Yeah, bodies and wicks, and the fair value gap formed inside this range. So this is more like a balanced price range. And basically, yeah, you can see we trade down, but we failed to trade into this, but we failed to trade into the fair value gap and rejected higher. So that is telling me bullishness, okay? So basically, if you look, is this a volume imbalance? Let's see, okay? So the close comes at 6245.25. The open comes at 6245.5. So there's one tick difference there. So basically, you can see rejected lower, failed to trade into it. Boom, rejects, continues higher. Okay. Then on the weekly chart, what we can see is that yeah, it's the same. We finally got above these relative typical highs. Okay, I was saying that aiming for these relative typical highs. And here is the same thing. Okay, we had a small fair value gap here. You must include the volume balance. Okay, see how bodies is respecting it. And at the moment, bodies is still holding above it. So we might still continue seeing to the upside. Okay, upside to clear at least this high first before it's gonna want to come back down to retrace into this BC. So right now that's what I am sort of betting on, like seeing the charts. So let's pull back out all the drawings. Okay, so it's August. So definitely August. I didn't really push much on the account. But as you can see, I took a few trades, like traded 3 days. Yeah, London session and stuff. But so yeah, this is the weekly chart, and this is the weekly week, the monthly week. So we'll go down to daily chart and have a look at it as well. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, from here, this CE week also, if you can see, I believe we will support at there. Okay, so if you show this, bam bam. Okay, look at that, 6251.5. That is a weekly CE week. So usually when it's a bullish week and it's a stubby week, what price will do? Price will retrace down to it before going higher. Whereas on, like, let's say if this is to act as a bullish, usually it will leave it, then later on coming down, then they go higher. That is if it's a stubby week. But if it's a weekly C, we will expect you like boom, boom. Okay, so anyway, you can see the low of this candle comes at 6251.25. So this weekly C week 6251.5. Well, we're gonna draw it as well. Definitely, right? just off by one tick. So why one tick? One tick is for efficient price delivery. Okay. So this one I'll make it 2, and I'll make it weekly C week. Okay, so there we go. And then now let's have a look at the daily chart. But before the daily chart, we can also see this weekly BC. Okay, and you can see this is the upper quadrant of it. So we're going to draw the upper quadrant. You must include the volume balance here. Okay, so this fair value gap, volume balance, and here the upper quadrant of it. So that will be important as well. 6239.75. Okay, so draw it 6239.75. I'm going to make this light purple. Dot dot dot. Okay, so you guys know I like dot 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 means upper quadrant. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, one way upper quadrant BC, and yeah, maybe we can draw the lower. Okay, so on lower time frame we can see how they did expected it. Okay, so that's about it. That's about it on the daily on the weekly chart. As you can see, supported here. Whoa, but all the bodies is above this weekly BC. So very nice, very nice, very nice. Stop here at CA week here. Shoot all the way higher up here, man. So that's a bit crazy, right? Yeah, so let's go to daily chart now. So the Monday is here. So today we only have news on Tuesday and Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So if you 4 until 8, right? Yeah. Yep. So we only had news on Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. So let's go back. So as you can see, okay. So here you can see we supported. This is the weekly C week, but again, if you measure the daily, if it's the same nesting effect means high time frame, low time frame, bam! Oh my god, look at that. Okay, let's draw again. 16251.5. Okay, let's delete this first. Okay, bam! 6251.5 means what? If the weekly C week and the daily C week nesting effect. Okay, so that is a really important level. Okay, so you can see this is the weekly BC upper quadrant. Nice, respecting bodies. So came down and cleared this low. Wednesday, 16th of July low. So we came down, cleared this low. Stop date at the weekly upper quadrant week. So that's on Friday. Okay. And then on Monday, we literally form a swing low. So on Tuesday, we can be bullish, expecting higher prices. Okay. So basically Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So beautiful, man. And this is where we can expect to see if there's any sort of SMT. So if you see here we got a lower high, right? Here we got lower low. Okay. Let's see Nasdaq. Okay. Open high low. Shit. This one must change to Nasdaq. Okay. MNQU 2025. Okay, so you can see. So Nasdaq don't have, and Dow also don't have. So all of it form lower lows. Okay. So all of it form lower lows. So nothing much here. But you can see form lower low, cleared this daily low, weekly C week and daily C week nesting effect, then continues higher, and bump up inside this daily volume imbalance. Yeah, you can see I draw out this daily volume imbalance. And then you can see we hold in the daily volume imbalance for quite some time. Then hold inside it. Then later after Wednesday, Thursday, we start flying higher. And Friday, start shooting higher. So because as soon as Wednesday, this candle, as soon as Wednesday close above this volume balance, that is the sign that okay, we can go higher right now. And as you can see after that, after Wednesday close above it, because we have been closing inside it. So okay, look at here. Let's make the volume balance color a bit more. Okay, you can see we were closing inside the volume balance. Okay, this close come at 6369. Okay, so see this the close of this candle, close 6369.5, also close above it already. This next candle close 63. Sorry, this next candle, must open 67.5. So 67.5, we hold it there for so many times. Then later at Wednesday, which is closing price, we close at 6370. Finally close above the 6359.5 level. Then Thursday, Friday, bam, reach higher up to where? Up to the 29th of July, end dog. Okay, reach for all the end dog, and this is a new week opening gap. Oh yeah, I never draw this week's new week opening gap lah. Actually I got. Yeah. So you see here, this week's new week opening gap is rather a small one. That means it's here and here. Yeah. Sorry, because it coincides with the 8th of July end dog. That's why you cannot see it. But it's basically this one here. Okay, it's these two here. So you can see the weekly wicks came out of here. But then here is the bodies here. Bodies tell story. Bodies respected that BC here. And then I got a feeling it's also that the upper quadrant level. Oh, okay, not really, but close. Okay, so Friday went up here, but see, we failed to reach above Thursday's high. So is there a reason why it's keeping intact? I don't know. Well, but let's see some more. Is there anything else? Basically nothing else here, okay? Yeah, definitely you can see this daily BC here. Trade through it so many times, but in the end we still came down and support it. Here, this one I'm saying. Okay, from here up to here, this BC is important, okay? So let's make it purple. Okay, you can see, yes, we went through one time, but then why do I focus on this daily BC? Because you can see, is at this price leg, this dynamic price run, okay, we have this BC here. So this BC is a very important price, okay? So you can see, even though we trade through it, pass it, but you can see bodies was still respecting this BC here, okay? So the next draw on the weekly is, if we can clear this high, the next draw will be this new week opening gaps, and finally will be the daily C week here. And then yeah, definitely this weekly C week here. Using my eyeball 63457.75. Okay, let's see if here. So it's here 635.5. So never mind. So the next week going forward, if bullish, yes, we're gonna reach higher to the C weeks, because there's no fair again, there's no nothing else, just the C weeks. So I believe leaving it intact, and let's see, do we have any BCs? Okay, so it might, so it close above this CB. So in this 4-hour chart, yeah, so now I'm just seeing where can you enter, like on the 4-hour chart if you're bullish. Okay, so this is basically the old daily BC. So you can see warm through it, then here becomes a balance price range, comes down, supports at it, came up, and then here aim buy side, and then so yeah, aim buy side. What is this yellow line, man? Never mind. Okay, so respected this BC, respected the daily BC here, and here we got a volume balance, right? But never mind, this is the 15th of July, first Friday gap, see bodies holding it inside it. Coincidence came down to right to the C of it. That's why you must know which is important, you know. At the same time, this BC was holding all the price here. Okay, so all the price was holding in this daily BC, in this 4-hour BC here. So if you're gonna draw this 4-hour BC from here up to here, you can see you can see that, yep, bodies was respecting the CE of this 4 hour BC. Here got volume balance. Okay, don't have. Okay, so on top here just got volume balance, and see, I included this volume balance. 4 hour BC CE respected. So for CE respected, then later came up to upper quadrant respected again, and then form fair value gap here, shoot through this CB. So this CB will be now be seen as inversion fair value gap. Then trade into it. IOFED, go higher. Here once more 4 hour BC, shoots higher. The monthly CE week and go up into the 31st of July end dot, leaving here intact. Then after reaching it, we retrace back into where? We trace back into a discount. What discount? Okay, here, this discount, okay? So you just draw from here up to the swing high. You are going to see that, where's the discount level? The discount level is here. Yeah, 6376.25. And besides the discount level, yeah, I know too many lines, but fuck it, man. As long as you guys follow through, you guys are going to see what I'm saying, okay? Even though it's going to be a bit complicating, because here is all the end docs, all the new week opening gap, and I need to keep it because I'm going to use it. Okay, yeah, I make it easier for you guys to see. Okay, see this line? I draw from here up to here. We retrace back a discount. So discount is here. So you must search, you must find what is under discount. So under discount, what do we have? We have a fair value gap here. So this is the only discount PD array, which is also a balanced price range. We have it here. So this part is a balanced price range. But you can see price came all the way down to reach where? To reach the 15th of July end dot. Not to mention here is a rejection block as well. Lowest closing price, rejection block. Don't even reach it. Reach the CE of the first fair value gap. Look at that, beautiful, rejected higher. So this was already the cue telling me that, okay, we are bullish. Okay, anyway, never mind. When price retrace back here, below discount, I can enter this fair value gap, no problem. This is just a swing trading model. Let's say 6367, stop loss must be placed here. 6325. Yeah, you're gonna say, wow, a fucking 40 handle stop loss, man. That's big. Yeah, this is swing trading. But from here, if you're gonna hold up to the new opening gap, isn't it a lot? Okay, 6367 to 6428. 6367. That's more than that. Okay, the risk to reward is really powerful here. Okay, I'll use it here. Okay, let's say if we choose to enter on here, on here, on here. Okay, stop loss must be here. 40 points, but let's say you are aiming. Okay, we already have more than 1-to-1. 61 points. But it's okay. I'm gonna aim for this weekly monthly CE week. 50 points. So risking 40 more 50 points. Well, that's good. Again, this is just a swing trading model, and now with that, see, do we have any symmetry here? Or any, yeah, see? Nasdaq has a fair value gap here. Or, okay. Do Dow have a low? Okay, good. Nasdaq higher low. S&P higher low. But Dow lower low. When dollar also going lower. Okay, so considerably lower. So what? For our SMT here, and that is basically it. So let's see how was people damaged. So because last Friday here already damaged a lot. It means this really traded through to the weekly BC. Damage is done. Sell side is cleared here. Okay, here we got a lot of sell side. You can see we literally cleared it all, but not here lah. Okay, the low comes at 624.75. This one low. Okay, so this sell side is cleared. So we engineered some more sell side here now. Okay, never mind. So sell side is cleared. Touch the weekly BC, upper quadrant. Then starts going higher. Just keeps on going higher, pumping higher. Boom, 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 to the daily volume balance. Then we trace. Okay, we trace into a. Then we trace into this fair value gap here. Then continue higher. Clearing out the buy side here. Touch here. We trace back into discount. Then continue higher once more. Okay, so to me, this is unfinished business. Okay, here unfinished business. Buy side being generated. So you not generated. Buy side engineered. Yeah, buy side engineered. So let's see. When we clear sell side here, okay, this is the place where we clear sell side again on the 4 hour chart. Okay, this is the place where we clear sell side. So in clear sell side, the first target, what you're gonna aim, what you're gonna do is this. You're gonna measure from here up down to here, and you're gonna get equilibrium level, and you're gonna find the first premium array. So this is on the 4 hour chart. Sell side cleared. Then you're gonna aim, where is the premium? Here, premium. Then premium, where do we have? We have this 4 hour BC here. Okay, and there you go. So this will be the first target after sell side is cleared, and we'll go down and see, do we have anything to see. Make it yellow. Okay, so we have a look. This is Wednesday. Okay, so here sell side is cleared. So after sell side is cleared here, what I can do is, if I'm gonna expect higher prices to this first discount premium, this first premium array. So let's look at for market structure shift fair value gap. Do we have it? We cleared sell side, stop at lower upper quadrant of weekly BC. That's already showing a lot of confluence. Then later, swing high, market structure shift, closing above TCB. Got the form of fair value gap. Train to it. Bam. I'll go long here. I'll go long in this BC. Right at here. Okay, at what time? At 2:45. Stop loss has to be below this swing low. It's okay, 22.5 points. TP target, first level, always the end dog. Okay. Then what you can see is, what was I drawing here? Yeah, market structure fair value gap. Then you just submit to the trade. Comes back down at the weekly CA wick here. Look at that support. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Weekly and daily CA wick. This is the most beautiful area. Then later, this is an end dog. Okay, this is the new week opening gap. Yeah, this is this week's new week opening gap, and we're gonna draw the close and the open. Okay, we're gonna use the Farrick anatomy. Okay, fill up the whole new week opening gap, comes down, supports at this BC and the upper quadrant new week opening gap, leaves it. So when leaves it, it tells us, okay, we are gonna start trending. Leaves it during Sunday, ding ding ding. Then Monday 2 o'clock. Okay, let's say we keep on being bullish until we reach for that weekly C week. Okay, until we reach the C week. So bullish, sell side cleared, very good. So we will go down 5-minute chart and see, do we have any VC on Monday. It was London session. Okay, so sell side cleared. Yeah, but we don't have Market structure shift and fair value gap. Never mind, I'm going to use this Monday. Okay, so here sell side clear already. Then here we got fair value gap. Okay. Then see wait for daily volume balance. Then see how it continue higher. Yeah, this buy side that I drawn is London session and AM session. So confirm aiming for bullish prices again. Come back down here into this. This is the weekly BC, I think. Okay, so this is the daily BC. Okay, yeah, remember it, the daily BC. Okay, so yes, we should trade through it and come back down at the daily BC. We supported. Yeah, it was here. It's here. Okay, daily BC, and this is the 15-minute BC in the CB in the premium. So you can see that was basically, it can be refined to this BC here. And okay, so yeah, we got market structure shift, we got fair gap, but this is August, and this is the AM session, this is the Asia session, trade higher, then from here come back down, trades into a discount, trades down into a discount here, then continues higher. What is this? I think this is the 4-hour BC. Yeah, this is the 4-hour BC. Yeah, guys, that's why you see what I myself also start feeling it really what already. Too many things to see. This is the 4-hour BC, and see at the lower quadrant of it. Oh, nice displacement, fair value gap, continues higher. Here we can measure the Fulcrum point and reach for the levels here. Let's try. Let's try. Everything. Okay, so -3 level. This high comes at what? This high comes at 6358.25. So the high comes at 635.75. So 2575 off by 2 ticks from the high. G is lower. Back to where? This BC here. Okay, change into this BC here. Comes back all down, change to this BC. That's why you must not be afraid. You must chill. You must be patient. Price will always come down to you. Okay? And this is basically the upper quadrant of the 4-hour BC. Okay, you can see bodies tell stories, but at the same time, where you want to reach for, here, this BC here. This is the Asia BC. Market structure shifts in the fair value gap. Okay, this BC, you can see we stop at the upper quadrant of this BC. Okay, so stop there and say 15-minute upper quadrant of the BC. No need to reach for the new end dot also. Bam, higher. Reaching for the daily VI and this buy side. Here, this buy side here. Okay, engineered buy side. So now buy side, when there's fair value gap, resistance real resistance turn support. Okay, so displacement. So you can enter here. Stop loss here. 18 points. Let's say aiming for the end dot here, 21 points. And there we go. Yeah, you can see. Okay, came up, came down, came up, came down, and then finally shoots higher during what time? 4 o'clock during the London session. So basically, this entry is Asia. That's why you can enter Asia or you can chill, be patient, wait for what time? Wait for the London session. The London session, okay, 3:30. We're gonna go down to what day is there? To Thursday, okay? To Thursday. Okay, Thursday London session. Yeah, gonna see. Okay, this was where I entered. Yeah, you guys say we where got enter. Well, I show you. Bam. Hey, where's the execution? I did trade on Thursday, man. Wait, let me log in first. Chill lah, let me log in. Okay, yep. Here you can see this microstructure shift fair value gap with the context of the 15-minute. Yeah, 15-minute ended during Asian range here. But then you can see the way I say at the upper quadrant respected CE of it, upper quadrant of it, then in 5-minute market structure shift fair value gap, aiming for the end dot here, which is also the 4-hour CE wick, ultimately aiming for the monthly CE wick here. Bam, trades into it during London, that's why time then price at 3:30. Usually that's the reversal point. Bam, we got it. Shoots higher, 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 and higher, and higher, and higher. Damn, this is just beautiful. Don't you guys think it's fucking beautiful? Huh? Okay, anyway, right now time for me to go work. After you reach up here, fail to reach for the end dot, comes back down lower and trades lower. Clear this London sell side, came down to the sell side. Okay, and don't be afraid if price trades. If it still continue, if it still wants to go higher, right, don't be afraid. Okay, just measure from here up to here. Okay. Always remember you're gonna enter at a discount. Where's the discount? Okay, here to here. Where's the discount? Discount is here. Clearing here. So where's discount? We only have this first fair value gap. We have another fair value gap here. So when there's two fair value gap, yeah, you either enter here. Okay, you can enter here. Here, but your stop loss has to cover the stop loss below. 10 points, no problem. Aiming for the monthly C week again. Yeah. So what is this red line? Don't know. And when this 4-hour C week, yes, I was basically saying which 4-hour BC low. So this 4-hour BC low and also this 4-hour CB. Okay, so that's also very important. Okay. Then next the C week here. Okay, but basically that's it. If I continue saying it's never ending. Okay. So yeah, time to go back now.